that are high OML, high profitability. And so, as I'm working with my clients, I have a few that are kind of in that stage where they're like, yeah, I think we're ready to start having some conversations around exiting. And and all of my work with my clients really starts with, okay, what is it going to take for you to have the best exit, right? Like, regardless of whether you're exiting now or in 10 or 20 years from now. So once again, the fundamentals are still the same. It's a function of your EBITDA and of course about like 27 other factors. So, people are like, hey, what's my multiple going to be? Well, I don't know exactly. I can tell you it's probably going to be somewhere in this range, but a sophisticated buyer isn't saying, okay, well, you have this much in revenue, this much in EBITDA, and this many EBITDA dollars. So we're going to give you
Yeah.
whatever X, right? That's not how it works. So, thinking about it, I mean, when I think about, and I have, by the way, a value creation blueprint, which I'm happy to share with anybody who would like it. But, there's kind of 7 core drivers that I go through in there. But really, we're looking at EBITDA and we're looking at the kind of contracts you have and whether or not your clients are committed to you and have been committed to you for a long time, whether or not you have a lot of client concentration, and then perhaps, well, yeah, and then your growth, right? Are you growing? And we look at the rule of 40 and say, hey, are you growing 20% and are you putting 20% to the bottom line, or is the combination of those two numbers somewhere around 40%? Because that's going to be a premium asset, right? Like if you're growing well and high profitability. And then another big thing, going back to what we were talking about earlier, how involved is the owner in the business?
Yeah.
Will the business still be able to grow without you? Like, are you involved in sales heavily? Because if you are and they lose you, then that's going to be a big hit to to the value of the business. So there's a lot that goes into it, and that's what I'm those are the kind of things that I'm working on with my clients consistently. Because once again, like, hey, if you're if you have all those things down, the business is going to be much more pleasant to run now, and it's going to sell for more when you get to that point.